Okay, so we are going to talk about how to transfer information from your Google Doc to your eDesign spread. So I am using Adrian and Carolyn's spread for an example, and this is going to be a careful practice here because we have group captions that are going to require us to get a lot of information into a small area of space. So we're going to start here. The reason I've chosen their spread is because I know who people are. Make my life a little easier. So we've got Sydney, Olivia, and whoever this newspaper guy is. Those three captions. I gotta look at the spread. So we're gonna go 1, 2 here, 1, 2 here, and 1, 2, 3 here. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. So the first one, this is gonna be number 1, number 2, and number 3. And so I'm going to put those here. So I'm going to start with Olivia. So Olivia Edwardson right here. We've got her whole lead-in and everything. I'm going to select it. I'm going to do, if I'm on a Mac, I'm going to do Command-C. If I'm on a Windows, I'm going to say Control-C. And then I'm going to go right back over here to the eDesign page. I am going to zoom into this area so I can really see what I'm doing. I am going to put my cursor inside of here. Not going to highlight. I'm going to say Control V. Notice that it stays in the proper font size and format, which is exactly what we want. Okay? So then the next thing I'm going to do is the very exact same thing here. I'm just going to look things over, make sure it looks good. There is one funky thing about this caption, that is the alignment. So I'm going to fix it right now. And what we do is we just highlight the whole thing. And then we come down here and we choose this alignment right here, align left. We want the caption to be flush against the picture. And then that makes things nice and tight here. So the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and bold the lead-in. So I'm going to choose the AH Avalon bold. Alright, just to make that stand out. And now we're going to designate. Okay, so what we want to do again is the Control-C, Control-V. We want to bold the lead-ins. We want to make sure that we're putting the cursor in the right spot. And we are not deleting any text out of the boxes. We're not highlighting any of it. We're just putting the cursor in front of the area that we want it to be in. So we're going to go through and do this one last time with the final caption, and it is looking like we're going to be good on space here. And that is for this picture of this guy from newspaper. So over here, I'm going to go back into the document and get this, I'm assuming, is Braden Timmers. So I'm going to go ahead here, Control-C. I'm going to come back in, make sure I'm zoomed in, using my text tool, putting my cursor right here, and Control-V. And there she is. And then I'm going to go right ahead here, whoop, and just do the highlighting of the lead-in. Changing to bold, and we're good. Now you can see that some of the caption is cut off. Okay, so there's a decision to be made there, and that is there enough space for the caption, or do we need to eliminate words? So that's when you're going to call over me or Olivia or Lily or Maddie to make that determination about what's going to be the best situation. In this situation, it's looking like we probably can squeeze it in. And now I'm going to go into the caption and I'm going to look through all three of these captions and try to find ways that I can potentially edit out wordiness. So let's read them. New equipment, testing out a new video camera is Olivia Edwardson. Well, one thing I would say about this right away is I like us not to use the same word that's in the lead-in in our first sentence or in the caption for that matter. So we've got her using that big camera, and so if we really look at this picture, I'm thinking we could come up with a better lead-in. and she's using that video camera. Also, I don't think we can see that real well, so I'm going to take a look at that. I think I'm going to move that over and get that camera in there. We don't need her hair. What we want is that video camera. So we're going to make that change right there. And so what can we say about this? Well, let's do something about videography. Let's get back in here. All right, so we'll let Adrian and Carolyn really overall make some decisions about this, but I'm going to go ahead and change this right now to Video Magic. And I am going to make that bold again. And now I'm going to go through here. Testing a new video camera is Olivia Edwardson. She was learning how to use the different settings and features. She was learning how to use the different settings and features. How about she was learning how to use different settings and features? Okay, that still means the same thing. We've eliminated a word there. The new cameras this year are way better than last year's and they take amazing videos, said Edwardson. Oh, look, as soon as I was able to delete, I rewrote that lead-in and I got rid of the word the, and look at that. Now my caption is fitting within the guidelines. It is not falling below. So sometimes just doing something as simple as that can make everything fit. Okay, so if it's something simple like that, it's going to be easy. If it's a little more elaborate, we're going to help you either way, but that's basically how you're going to copy and paste your captions onto your spreads. Okay, so again, for these spreads, 1, 2, 3, go here in that order. Okay, over here, you're going to copy and paste 1. This will be 1 and 2 in order here, and this will be 1, 2 going here.